Hi, how you doing? Welcome back. So today we have the Jackson X Series concert bass CBXNT DX4. And yes, I'm looking down at notes, getting all that right. Here she is. So the Jackson concert bass. Concert bass is a series that Jackson has. It has a more or less a precision bass style body, PJ pickups, and they have quite a range. It starts off with a passive model and ranges all the way up through the Dave Ellefson, not Ellison, my goodness, Dave Ellefson, former bass player for Megadeth, and been in the news for some unfortunate reasons, but we won't dwell on that. Dave Ellefson model, which is a fancy version, has a bit carving and the like on it, but this is more or less the Jackson concert bass. Now, what sets the X Series apart is that the X Series has a set neck, while all the other concert basses have bolt-on necks. Maple neck, poplar body, very nice joint here. It's got a laurel fingerboard, nice triangular shark fin, I should say, fret inlays, the classic hockey stick 80s style headstock, nice binding around the whole body, carved cutaway. It has a beautiful black finish. It has a 3-ply white pick guard. These vintage looking knobs, this really large bridge. You know, it really looks kind of familiar. Like I've seen an instrument like this before somewhere. I'm not sure where I might have seen something like this. Okay, as you may have guessed, this is really kind of a styling exercise. Uh, Jackson obviously took a lot of inspiration from the OG up here, Rickenbacker. This is the 4003, 4001 bass, pretty much the same appearance-wise. The black gloss finish, the triangular inlays, although Jackson, to their credit, has shark fin inlays forever. The white pick guard, the knobs. Look at that, huh? Even the knobs. And then the way the bridge looks, although this bridge here is just really just high mass and is probably a better bridge functionally than the Rickenbacker one, but no mutes built into it. Now, the big differences obviously are the pickups. This has a PJ set with an active 9-volt preamp, totally passive. But really, I mean, there's a couple types of people like Rickenbacker basses. There's people that like the looks and people that like the sound, and then there's people that like both. But go with me on this one here. So this is really the bass for someone who likes the look of a Rickenbacker, but doesn't want to pay for one and really doesn't care what it sounds like. It just looks cool. But yeah, so there you go. Anyways, so the concert bass really, you know, you can get this at a bolt-on neck with the PJ setup and the preamp, and it looks just like a regular Jackson bass, but pretty cool. I mean, I gotta say, I gotta give them credit. They really went for the aesthetic. They have the pick guard, very similar. They have the knobs. Now, something that's interesting, there's only 4 knobs on the 4003, and they have this small one here. So this is the master volume, this is the bass, mid, and treble. This is the blend knob. Rickenbackers actually do have, on the guitars, not in the basses, do have a 5th knob that's this size that is like a master volume on some of their guitar setup. So give them kudos for that. They really went all in on that. It would have been cool if they had maybe did something funky with the truss rod cover and put Jackson on the truss rod cover instead of the hockey stick neck. But hey, all in all, you know, made in Indonesia, Moderate weight. Something else they also have in common is they have covers over the bridge pickups. Both of them are obnoxious and in the way. This one has been removed. This is actually on loan from me from Low End Lobster. So if you watch Lobster's channel and my channel, you're getting deja vu. This is Lobster's base. Been nice enough to let me try it out. I've had bad luck trying these out in stores. Every one I've checked out has been defective on the wall. I don't know if that speaks to the overall quality. I mean, very anecdotal. It was a Guitar Center, so take it what it's worth. But yeah, this is, I think, the first actual CBXNT DX4 that I've actually going to play that works. Anyways, so yeah, there you go. Like I said, kind of interesting stylized exercise. Let's check out how it sounds. All right, so here we go. Going direct into the video camcorder. I'm using my Mesa D800 head, so I get the nice sound in the room. We are going to go with both pickups centered. Does have, by the way, Lobster Republic. These has the stay in tune strings, which I think are 45 to 105s. So different strings are put on it. These are Lobster strings. But let's check out what the bass sounds like. Everything centered, both pickups. Cool. What's going up to the bridge? The neck. If you watch any of my videos, you know I have a hard time figuring out what pickup I'm going to. Neck pickup, which is the P pickup, everything flat. Cool. I like that sound. That was cool. You may notice I'm ripping off a different Zeppelin riff this time. But let's, again, we can go through again. Let's fool around with the EQ a little. Now, what I like about this is the treble is not overly harsh. So here is the P pickup, treble centered. And here it is with the treble boosted all the way. Obvious difference, but not overbearing. And here let's roll it off all the way. It doesn't suck a ton of life out, so not bad, not bad. Pretty useful, I think. I'm the type of person that thinks the mid control is the most important on a bass, so let's real quick go through this. P pickup, and I'm just going to open E string, and I'm going to sweep the mid. So I'm not sure what the frequency is on the mid, but it seems to be a little higher. I'd say probably above 500 because of the amount of low end kick that comes in when you roll it off all the way. Nice. And let's do the same thing with the bass. Now, as much subtlety as the treble has, the bass, I think, is the opposite. Lots of kick, lots of balls in that on the bass side. Not bad. I like it. So let's do this. Let me roll back the mids, kick up the bass a little, and Yeah, yeah, whatever. It's not the actual riff. Cool. Pretty usable sound. Doesn't sound too bad. Let me go now back to the bridge pickup and flat bridge pickup. Excuse my little sloppy playing there, but obviously a bridge. But what's nice is it's not too nasal. Now it looks like it's really close to the bridge, but there's a good extra inch, over an inch here from the edge of the bridge to where the saddles are. So yeah, not quite as close. You're definitely in 60s jazz bass bridge pickup territory here. And you can see obviously here the P pickup is right up against the neck. Of course, it's a 24th fret, which if you go with a 19 fret bass like it usually is, the P is pretty close. It's still favoring up toward the neck a little bit. That I think adds for a little bit more of that extra low end that the P has. So there you go, real quick. I like that on the treble boost. It's not harsh, but it adds a bit of definition. I like it. Again, you can see how really broad the bass is, so it's probably a pretty low frequency setting on the bass center there. You can hear it just really suck all the low out, cut off, and really bit of a kick at the end there when I boost it up all the way. Not bad, not bad. Let's do this again. Not bad, not bad. I mean, not obviously being the bridge pickup, it's got a little less low end going on there, but definitely a usable sound. Let's keep that same setting with the bass boosted up a little bit, the mids cut back, and the treble cut back a little, and both pickups full on. Nice, nice. I like it. I like it. It's got some good sounds happening there. Hey, why not? It looks like it, so why not? Actually, it's got a nice little clang going there. I boosted the mids up. I had the treble rolled back and the bass up. You know, this this is fun. I know Patrick Hunter thinks this is absolutely hideous looking, and it is interesting. It just is. It almost looks like somebody in shop class what they'd come up with to. Hey, here it is. Here's my attempt at a at a Rickenbacker. What do you think, huh? So yeah. But overall, I mean, it's got a lot of good sounds to it. It's a pretty solid bass. So I think Jackson's got a good sounding bass, and it's a looker. You're going to get some comments probably from people who know the stuff. But hey, they go for $750, I think is what they're going for now. You can probably find them, I think they're starting to pop up now, probably in the $500 range. Not a bad bass. How it compares, I think, very well. Obviously, it does not have an active passive option, which is all the cool kids are doing. But if you want just a nice, solid, active bass with the looks, you can do a lot worse than the Jackson. Lots of letters. I think we're taking to calling this the Jackenbacker now. Is that what it is? The Jackenbacker? We'll just call it the Jackenbacker. So there you go. Let me know what you think. Because it pull off the Rick vibe. What do you think of the sounds? I think it's a pretty decent look bass. And it's just a styling exercise. What does it really matter what it looks like? As long as it sounds good. You could do a lot worse. I think more people might have a problem with the hockey stick headstock than the Rick accoutrements. But hey, whatever. So anyways, if you like what you see, throw me a like, give me a comment, subscribe. I got a playlist coming up somewhere, and some other videos. So yeah, thanks for coming around, and we'll catch you. Rock on.